Hello, people. Give me a couple of minutes because the game is installing something. In the meantime, hi, Bunny. Let me see who I can say hi to. Hold on. Hello, Zili. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, Zili. Yes, 3 streams, 3. Congratulations. Hi, Becky. Welcome in. Hi, Bunny. Hi, Frana Human. Hi, Obigox. Hi, Sakura. Yes, I'm gonna be with you shortly. And welcome, Wallet and Jay on YouTube. Hello. Oh, you start the D&D club tomorrow. So you guys are you guys gonna be streaming the D&D or not? I can't post a lot because yes, all the semesters have started, and it's kind of difficult. You guys, you guys won't believe what just happened. The game that I was trying to play, oh my gosh, it's on maintenance. I thought the maintenance was over. Okay, so it's on maintenance, it seems. So Nuna cannot play that game. Hold on, we're gonna change it to another one. Because why not? Oh my gosh, and I have so many quests pending there. I could do. Let me see which one I can do. Oh my gosh. You know what? We're gonna do Genshin because why not? That is so crazy. Okay, since we didn't do lore night, let's do lore night. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so crazy. Now I have to fix a bunch of stuff. Yes, Genshin. I need to change the stream and on the stream title. We're gonna do that and let me see what else. This is so crazy. Okay, things are changing. Let me get Genshin. I honestly thought that it was tomorrow because it says August 20th, but it is UTC minus 11, so that means it was starting for me today. No, it's not Nikki. I know. It's just that I need to change the game. I'm sorry. I did. It was Wuthering Waves, and I thought that the game said like August 20th, and I honestly thought. Hold on. There we go. We're gonna do Genshin because the other stuff is not working. You get to see. No, you're not gonna see your girl Bodianitsa first because I already finished the Archon quest of Sheshnaya. Second, because I'm playing in my alt account today. I'm at 117 stream streak right now, and I'll probably lose it this weekend. Oh my gosh. But you're gonna have fun. Like, this weekend, am I streaming this weekend? Well, I'm not streaming in the morning, that's for sure. Jobs. Well, the quest list is long here as well. But I am doing them using the travel log, which is easier for me. So let me see, what am I missing in Mondstadt? The study quest collection. I did all of these ones. Well, we can do Albedo. I'm sorry, Jay. I have... Okay, so look for the objective in this area. We're supposed to do the Albedo alchemy store. Is this one? Well, I'm quite sure she was not there. Well, we're gonna be doing this one then.
Huh? Looks like Timaeus isn't here today. Wait, are these two...
Paimon is so friendly.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon. Pardon me, are you looking for Timaeus? No, just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here. I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book.
We're gonna learn about Albedo today.
Thanks.
Or Albedo.
No worries.
Or however you call them.
On the basics of alchemy, aren't we? I guess it's no surprise coming from the one who repelled Storm Terror. Actually, since it's you, I bet you're someone who'd be able to help Albedo. There's that name again. Albedo.
Albedo.
Timaeus mentioned him the last time we met, right? Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt? Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Avonius' chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus' and my teacher. But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher? Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from miles around seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps them to solve the most unfathomable of problems. Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal! Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face. I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out. I don't see why not. Testing the limits of living beings' capabilities is one of Albedo's areas of research, after all. Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And, sorry, that's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best. Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
No, I mean on Saturday. Not streaming like Saturday morning anymore because My daughters have some stuff now, some stuff every Saturday morning.
Is that what all researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for
Okay,
Albedo.
here I go to Dragon Spine. My nightmare, but sometimes it is what it is. Okay, let me read your fun fact. The fun fact is when one of my characters have a black tail, it means they were
All
lost
things
in
come to an
history.
end.
What does that
Even
mean?
titles.
Like for this new villain that she goes by L, since she doesn't have a name, because Solen didn't give her one, but she knows as the lost villain. Hey, hi Mel. Ooh. Okay, so but what does it mean if they are lost in history? Okay, so who's Albedo? As you read, Albedo is the chief alchemist of the Knights of Avonius and captain of their investigation team. Oh no, never mind. You're not in. You didn't arrive in a bad time, Mel. Welcome in. How are you? Albedo lives in Mondstadt, where he spends much of his time conducting experiments, researching alchemy, drawing, and investigating the nature of this world. He's extremely intelligent, calm, curious, and emotionally restrained. But here's an important part: Albedo is not naturally born human. He's an artificial human created through alchemy. More specifically, he's the successful result of an experiment known as the Primordial Human Project. In case you didn't know that, now you know. I have Deya, but she's not built, so we will have to survive cryo with cryo. How that's gonna happen, I don't know. But it's Genshin's fault anyway.
Sister Rosaria, so here you are. Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event
Does anybody
organizer,
knows
aren't you?
how can I
Do you
block
not find it
the
least
co-op
bit
thing?
odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've got to get going.
The way Rosaria got rid of her, though.
Seems like that sister's an
Really?
expert at making people
Oh
believe
my gosh, Rosaria is Hollyberry voice
I
actor?
thought I heard something. Who
Okay.
are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a trickster at best.
Okay, Jay says on YouTube, for lost in history, like no mention in the history anymore, like for... Oh, okay.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where, and you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you. The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there
Okay,
were elemental
before
traces in the track.
doing
They
this,
should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
I am going to do something. First of all, I am going to eat chicken. Because I don't know why my characters have that. Okay, second thing I will do,
This is
I
like the
need a
world's
pyro
shadow.
character,
It's always.
which is going to be Bennett, I think.
I won't hold you back. Much.
Because my Daya is like a level 20, so that's a no.
And it will never perish.
What did you mean? How dare you?
Picked the wrong test subject.
Okay, I can get behind this filling.
Want to use my hammer?
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
You need to hurry up.
Off to the breeze.
You're caught.
A treasure buried in time.
I should be using my elemental sight. I was not using that. Okay, this was not very smart. I'm gonna have to
It's
run
getting
away.
colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius church than Paimon realized.
The thing is that I don't have anything cryo in this account at least, so I'm gonna have
Hard
to
work is
do
paying
that,
off. As it should.
sadly. What the hell was that?
Get out of here!
More chicken. You know what? I do need Bennett, but I think
Take cover! Ow!
oh wow. I
we
guess
go.
the elemental side is not this way. I'm sorry, woman. Don't pay attention
Adventure
to
time.
me. With all due honesty, I'm totally lost. Oh, wait. Maybe he's up there. I don't know. I'm so lost, and this is why I hate Dragon Spine. Wow.
That's what I call treasure.
Maybe. Oh my gosh, I don't want to fight that guy. You know what? I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I
The
think
threads
she's
of your
gonna
fate
be
lie
there.
in my hands.
Hey, hi Pokemon fan.
Please, reveal light.
Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. Okay, so inside here, I guess I have some that I have to. Oh, found them. Jesus, that was so difficult.
Is that
The fact that the villagers are dancing and Albedo is painting is kind
The
of
word on the street
worrisome.
is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilichurls? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
Get
you alarm them. Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
What's up with painting hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow! Look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
Welcome in. We do not announce follower names here, so you don't feel pressure to participate, but welcome in. Hi, Sonjong Ki. How are you? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the cheers. Welcome in. I appreciate that. We're doing Albedo's story quest. I'm trying to catch up, really, by the way. Thank you.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection.
How are you? Do you play Genshin?
But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat. There's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such
We are in
unique
the middle of
attributes
an
are an
ad break.
indication of evolution at work.
But I do
Evolution,
appreciate
the transition from nothing into
cheering.
existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
That was wild. Like, we found your man.
Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! Ugh, what a weirdo.
Even
So
Paimon
Sister
says what a
Rosaria brought
weirdo.
you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Mm-hmm. We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your
I
actions
remember when
during
I was
Storm
doing
Terror's
this in my
attack,
main account
your
that I
elemental
kept
control,
worrying
and
that
quite a
maybe
few
while
other
the
mysterious
cousin was
things.
running, I was
I'll
dying of,
skip to the conclusion.
I
There's
don't
only
know,
one
cold
possibility
weather
after
or
all.
something.
You came from afar. From another world, correct? Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my
I
research
like
would
it in the
benefit
past.
enormously.
I like that all these quests were voice act. I feel like we have less voice acting now. Although in Cheshnaya it seems everyone is talking.
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Oh,
Whoa. You want to start with
I want to
that?
hear everything about your D&D club, Jay, when
You're
you
right.
can.
Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
I don't know. Now that I think about it, Oh, okay, Jay. Now that I think about it, the fact that Albedo told us so early, you are not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout. I don't know. It was, now that I think about it, that was weird. Like, knowing, I mean, back then we didn't know the connection between Albedo and the shade of life and gold and everything. But now that I know, it's kind of wild the fact that in a way I cannot help but think that we were getting investigated.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings.
That was kind of
should be going.
crazy now that I think
There's
about
research
it.
to do.
This is so odd.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
You see what I mean? I was dying. Anyways, in the meantime, I am. Oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. Dying of. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. You know what, Villagers? I don't have the time. You can stay there. Just wanna do this quest. Oh my gosh. There, we made it.
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
There goes Paimon, always thinking about food. Hey, hi Shelly. Yes, I am using my alt account tonight, and I was planning on doing the Inazuma Archon quest. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that, like in a little while, if I am able to finish this Albedo quest. Although I think the Albedo quest, the Albedo quest,
Well, let's just say
it's kind of long. I
occasionally
don't
have to
remember
look
very
after
well.
a
I was
child.
actually searching for
Another
that.
lengthy explanation, I'm
How
afraid.
long is it?
I
How are
suppose
you
it's
doing,
one of the
Shelley?
few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Let me see how long is it. Ah, my gosh, it's very long. Okay, you know, whatever. We will do this.
And this floating child is
Mel.
connected to your body in
Some
way?
characters that overthinks about beer and some foods, and I saw a Chinese story in my boss riding to school. And Albedo is talking about a hard to kill.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you. Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in the research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them. Using
Please
whatever method
do
comes most
not
natural to
bring
you.
cryo slimes. I don't have. All I have is cryo in this
Direct and clear
account.
observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is
This is
just a
killing
simple
me.
exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes
And
are
this is
fine.
the first time we heard about Oceanis, you know.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Red outlines your fate.
Odds revealed by...
A dash of frosting. A burst of flavor. By royal decree. Off to the freezer. Extinguish.
Odds revealed by...
As you wish. No rest for the wicked.
No, my sword. Rain cutter. A dash of frost.
This is killing me because I just have cryo. But who the heck comes to Dragon Spine, you know?
Odds revealed thyself.
With only cryo. Me, Nuna.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I
We
can
had
use
to be
alchemy
crazy,
create a potion that
honestly.
will extract
Think about
elemental
it.
Power. If the elemental
We were
power is stored or
traveling
accumulated
in
physically
this
within your body,
Word that it
this
was
potion
new
may
to us,
elicit
they
elemental
bad.
reaction.
We this is the first time we're meeting this guy, and we are allowing him to do some tests on us. So
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry. Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved, but if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign. Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems
imagine
like
the
there's a
person doing the
silver
testing
lining.
on you.
Let's
There
keep our
is
eyes
like an ingredient for the concoction that he cannot find it. This is crazy. We were honestly, we were kind of crazy.
Here, should do for catalyst purposes.
You know what? Ignore me, please. Ignore me. I am not in the mood.
That's more like it.
I don't wanna talk.
This one. Usable with a bit of polish.
Oh. Is this way? Do I have to kill these enemies for sure? I hate the fact that the characters immediately. I didn't pick that one up. Oh my god. You know what?
Mind your feet.
Give me a moment. I need to solve this problem. I won't be able to do anything with them. How am I gonna solve it? I don't know, but
You overestimate yourself.
okay, I just need to pick this, and then
This should be enough.
I need to
My
head
campsite
over
is
to
just up
Albedo
ahead.
and
I'll lead the
ignore
way.
all of this. Recuperate, Luna. Recuperate, Luna. Launch yourself. Oh my gosh. Oh, so warm and fuzzy. There we go.
This
We
is my
did it.
campsite.
It was
I've
double
added the
crazy,
materials we
right,
collected
Shelly?
to
It
the
was like,
concoction.
what do
While
you
we are
mean?
waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes. Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either.
So the guy is
yet
comparing
they
us to
too are able to
slimes.
manipulate the elements.
Interesting choice of
Following this
words.
line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis vine, or even a wildflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
You know, sometimes I feel I have heard the voice of Albedo
After
somewhere
all, we've got our primary
in
down
another game
already.
that I play.
This traveler
But
is
how
a
you guys
visitor
can
from another
identify
world.
the voice actors
If
is
it turned out
crazy.
that she did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world. Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great, I'll leave you to it.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, Tomazu. How are you? You guys were playing Genshin. What were you playing? Welcome in, Raiders. Hi. What were you playing? I am in my alt account doing the Albedo story quest. Wait. How about you? What were you doing? Were you playing Sheshnaya or... What were you up to? But welcome in. Make yourself at home. My username is the real Miss No Name, but you can call me Nuna, and I do variety streaming. In the mornings we do adulting. We study together, co-work together for like 6 hours, and then at night before going to bed I unwind playing video games. Genshin Impact is my favorite one. Mostly gacha games, but make yourself at home. We were gonna be playing Wuthering Waves tonight. However, I realized that Wuthering Waves was not available. That it was on maintenance. I'm always get confused with the maintenance time. I got 5,500 diamonds from my guild. Ooh, that's good. If I have time, I'm gonna do my dailies of Cookie Run Kingdom at the end of the stream. If I have time, if it's
Looks
not
like
too
the
late
potion's
when
ready.
we're done with this.
I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
All things come to an end, even time itself.
That clicky keyboard, same as my keyboard. Yes, because I like personally I prefer mechanic keyboards because they are easy to repair. Confirm. And the clicky gets clickety sometimes. Okay, so what is it that we have to do now? Drink the potion. That sounds terribly wrong, but where is it? Open your inventory. What is the potion? Not here. Okay, here. I don't think this is gonna end good for what I remember.
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there.
I
It will
am
never
dying, Albedo.
perish.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face. You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What's happened to her?
There goes Paimon taking care of
This was the
us.
result I was expecting, and a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be
Hello,
expected.
Tomazu. How
But
are
if
you?
the
What were
internal
you?
elemental
I mean,
flow
I
is
saw you were streaming
unimpeded,
Genshin. I
you'll
was
only
saying hi and
experience
asking you,
momentary discomfort.
what were you
Once
doing
the
in
flow is
Genshin?
complete,
We're
there
doing
won't be any
Albedo,
other effects.
Albedo study question.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable
Let me see.
variety.
Tomasu says, I was just doing Act 2 of Seshnaya. It was very good. Yes, I know what you mean. Let me tell you, they cook with this one. You got Moonlight's Cookie Crystal Jam. What I find very difficult of crystal jams is to level them up. Takes a while. I feel they cook. At least the introduction of the Archon Quest of Seshnaya is
The good
everything
thing
I
about
was
Ordinary
expecting
is
and
that
more.
everything is an
Honestly,
object of
I loved
reference,
it.
and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained? To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Oh, having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Okay, before we continue, guys, I am going to grab an apple. So you guys give me a moment.
things come to an end. Even time itself. The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish. Where did it come
Hey,
from?
Nuna is back.
Where are we
Oh my
going?
gosh, Sasha. Yes. I can't believe it. You have been my mod for 1 year and 6 months. Congratulations. Okay, that deserves like a little party, right? Let's do a little party to celebrate Sasha. Fun. This is that party button. It's here. The celebration button. There we go. Yes, we're celebrating Sasha 1 year and a half anniversary of being a mod, and we are also celebrating 130 stream streaks from Dreadwing Night. Yes, thank you. 130 is a huge number. That number is huge. No, I think Mel is still there. Okay, people, so we continue the story. I'm back. Basically, this guy told us, go and snoop around in my office. Nuna, wanna know what I made Cynthia for Halloween? What are you gonna make for Cynthia? Should download Genshin Impact. Well, Genshin is a great game. It requires a lot of time, but you can go at your own pace, and I would say as long as you don't
I'm back. Did you
take
see
on the
anything interesting?
gacha pressure, it's a very good game.
Agreed. I'd love to find a moment to put them all in order. Still, experiments come first. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so.
The Pokemon
Or
Cynthia
even
for
everyone.
Cynthia.
So, leaving
That is so
elements to
funny,
one
Jay.
side.
I was playing Sonic
Do you
games
possess any
because it's
unique
Genshin.
abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the
Because
same
it's Genshin
methodology as
Sonic
last time.
Gaming Night, yes!
In other words, time for the next experiment. No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now,
I am
see
worried
this pillar
because
here?
all I have is
Use your
Cryo
willpower
and I
to
am
try
in
and break
Dragon
it.
Spine. This is going horrible so far.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation. I suppose I have a curiosity for things that
The fact that
others
he's
find
not
surprising.
Human
Anyway,
and we still
why don't you
drank
cook
that
us up a sunshine
concoction.
spread?
We're
I've just
probably
finished
so
preparing the
crazy.
recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
I had to. I'm also making Teresa as
Not only is
Denica
this
and
recipe a
Cynthia, and
staple for me,
Denica are friends.
It's also worth
Okay.
experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves. Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try
Okay,
the willpower
for
thing
cooking,
again.
I don't have to go far because he has everything we need here, right? No, wait. First of all, I need to go to my bag and kinda just getting rid of those. What is the recipe? Did we automatically learn it? The only piece of advice that I can give you, Shelly, is make sure, absolutely sure, that your Cookie Run Kingdom account has like an email or something that you can access if you lose the password. Because I have a friend and she lost her Genshin, her Cookie Run Kingdom account that way. She opened it like in a phone, and then later she didn't have access to that phone anymore, and she couldn't recuperate her account because she didn't put like an email that she could use.
Still. Compared to that, this is nothing.
And she ended up. Give me a moment here, Albedo. Sunshine. Well, what was the name again? This one. Butter. I don't have butter anyways.
That was fast. Looking forward to tasting, testing.
I guess he just wanted like a hot meal or something.
An average outcome
Thank you,
experimentally.
Jelly.
But you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends.
Paimon is all
You
about
have good
food.
friends too, right? Good
Mizon to get butter.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing
Honestly,
a
I
batch.
think he just made
I
a
managed
cook
to
for
retrieve the
him,
majority,
fix his
but
office.
2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal.
Paimon's barely finished eating, and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing,
This is so
the lost property
crazy.
would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight! This must be electrohypostasis powder! The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This is...
He's making us work for him.
You managed to find
I'm
them.
already convinced.
Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, This elemental sight. This is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction.
Why do I
that the items
feel
would contain
that I have
elemental
heard
traces.
the voice of Albedo before, like in
Up
some
until
other
now,
game?
Our research has focused
Does
on
anybody
your
knows who,
otherworldly identity.
like, if the voice
Our
actor of
research on your
Albedo
identity
shows
as
up in
one of us
another game?
is just beginning. In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical. Looking
How
out
did
from where we're
Albedo know,
standing,
right?
can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see her? Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Still in one piece. Good thing the file's so strong.
I don't like the look of this. Where is the other? Okay. Okay. Doesn't look that bad. Why only answered nope? Finally. Let's see how far away are we from the actual Okay, we are in the third experiment, right? Okay, we're not that far away from the end, so maybe I will be able to finish this tonight. It's good. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Here we go, once again.
By royal command! A little move!
necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment.
Oh my gosh, you're playing
For me,
Genshin.
every detail is invaluable to the research. Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Let's go.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
At least he was nice enough to wait for us with fire over there.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway. If it turns out that the natural laws of Teyvat do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Teyvat do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting. I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Old, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these
You know
things that
something
start
that
out
I
as
don't
objects of
understand?
fascination end up possessing
If
the
not, we'd
prosaic
be forced to
mundanity of
use a
a
mono
Sunsetia
Pyro
or a
Arlecchino
sweet
team
flower.
to survive.
They
Where?
cease
Hold
to
on,
be
I missed
noteworthy.
something.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly churros? Because you got to see something new
Luna,
and
save me.
interesting
I'm
in the
doing
differences
Enfield
between
factory
them?
tutorials. You know the
Precisely.
latest factory
To
thing?
quote my exact words from earlier,
I got stuck at
these
some
creatures
point.
are, for the
It's
most
getting
part,
difficult.
quite
I had to
boring,
ask my husband
not
for
worth
his
closer
help
inspection.
because
There
there
is
was something
precious
that I
little
couldn't
about them
figure
that
out. The
serves
part
to
where
pique
you
my
need like an
curiosity now.
acidic environment or whatever environment. That was driving
Are
me
we gonna
crazy.
be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember
Listen.
this friendship for a lifetime.
Tomasu,
Before we head
I'm
back
gonna
to the
tell you
campsite,
something.
there's
You
one
know
more
what's surprising?
experiment.
Well, this goes for everybody.
Intelligence. Follow
I
me.
don't know.
There are some
So
other
yeah,
ruins
tutorial
nearby.
time. I usually do it with the tutorials, but still I was not understanding. Well, I'm not famous for understanding, but that this one was giving me a headache for sure. Where the hell is that? That is like in the middle of nowhere. Okay, but before we do that one,
All
there's
things come
supposed to
to an
be
end. Even time itself.
something around here that we are going to try to get. This. And granite. So there's a chest there, but I should maybe try to open that waypoint over there. Oh, there is a chest down there.
Get out of here! Even better than I imagined.
This
It's
is
my lucky day.
everything I'm gonna be doing here. I hate Dragon Spine. But don't you understand what I'm figuring out? Dragon Spine is fine. No, I am not understanding. I am doing the Albedo quest, and probably I will never come back ever to this place. I hate it with all my heart. I will probably have to find someone that helps me. Okay, done. Where am I going? I'm going this way. No, you guys, I'm not fighting any of you. This is a leap of faith. I remember a few things from the time Drizel helped me. Why am I not even going in the right direction? Somewhere. Oh my gosh, don't tell me I have to do this now during this quest. Well, at least there is fire over there, so I won't die.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence.
Oh no,
by
what I
means of a
couldn't
practical
understand
test of your capabilities, much
is
as we did
more
for the
lore
physical test.
related. Here
I'd like
it
you to
goes.
explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are two
In
puzzles located at the
Genshin?
far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center.
We met Albedo, right? Albedo is not human. We just met him. We are allowing him to test stuff on us. I mean, I feel that is kind of crazy. I don't understand that.
As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe. Remember that this is a test of intellect. So should you get lucky in any way, that won't be factored in as part of the test. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here it goes. I need to make decisions.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Solve the mechanism.
It's a
Follow
complex
this-
environment, so proceed with caution.
can't remember what I was supposed to do. Okay, the silly is the Lulu. I don't know where the other silly is.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Okay, there is one here. I can't remember how this is done. Of course, because life.
I summon thee! Show no fear!
Yes, I came to Dragon Spine with
By royal decree! Off to the green!
only with Crayo and okay, there is another one that is supposed to be in this direction. Oh, I remember that one. This one gave me such a headache back in the days, and I'm quite sure it's gonna give me a headache now. And swimming. Just keep swimming. I'm gonna die. Well, I guess the silly keep us warm and cozy. Just have to fight this guy.
Oz, reveal thy know my sword! Attack from!
You know what? As soon as that bubble breaks, he's drowning.
By royal decree! Attack from!
Ah, silly, give me your lovely warm. Life cannot be easy. Okay, so this is one. The other one, come over here. Is that a bug or something?
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism.
There we go.
Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Yeah, I knew it. Hey, Moonlit, how are you?
Seems that
Luna
the water
wanted to
level has
play
suddenly
Dragon
decreased.
Spine on hard mode.
We should be able to see what's in the water now.
Oh my
Let's have a
gosh.
look.
The problem is I don't have anything else in this account, people. It's not a joke. I am trying to get Arlecchino. My gosh, not these things. Hold on. Before dying, right? Let me pause this. Let me check something. Okay. There's no explanation. Hi, Stefan. Welcome in. You have two OZs. Okay, I need to hear about that. Tell me more. Okay, listen. That's all I have. I'm trying to get
What's
Arlecchino,
this?
but somehow, honestly, for like new accounts, it's not easy to
To the
get the
best of my
primogens.
knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets.
Maybe I should do like a bunch of quests that I have pending. You see? So my main OZ is Luna Rose. Yeah, that
There's
I
still a
know.
lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that.
Paimon,
It'd
we
be nice to get
got
some
you.
cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you
She
to
owns a
witness.
whaler horse named Lancer, registered name Ulster Bluehound. I remember that.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache.
Brain ache. I like it how
Unless
Paimon
you
calls
can think
this
of
brain
anything better to
ache.
do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
Where did this woman came?
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say,
She's a stalker.
you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
I take it.
Taking orders from a complete stranger?
There
Drinking
you go.
anonymous
That's what I
potions?
was saying. That's what I
Participating in
was
all
saying
kinds of
earlier.
strange experiments?
Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating like we were kind of
I'd sooner believe
crazy.
you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned
I don't
with
think
one
she
thing.
likes Albedo.
Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
Oh my gosh, Rosaria doesn't like
So
Albedo.
stubborn.
Should I
Mondstadt doesn't have
take a
many
picture
people
of
like
those
that.
symbols anyways? There.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
I mean, she did sound like me, right? Well, anyways, let's go. She's going to be hydropolar, and then there's ta-na-na, the other one. Oh, we can go over here. Kuriku Mogitsune Juki. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna call her Yuki only. New account is not easy, people. For new accounts, it's difficult to get primogens. So I'm doing all these quests in an attempt to get as many primogens as possible in the next couple of weeks so I can pull for Arlecchino. Because I really need a Pyro character.
Did you get held up on the way back?
It's a kitsune who has been a thorn in Miko's side for centuries. I like how you tied your OC stories to like real characters in game. I really like that.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
There goes Paimon.
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Teyvat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like
I want to know something. From which word did that seed came from? That is one question we have no answer to still in 2026.
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Oh, does Shelly has a channel? I guess I saw, right? Laila, hello, how are you? Okay, I also subscribe, Shelly. How are you doing, Laila?
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom
I don't know,
of
but from
incomparable
where
beauty.
did that seed came
Life's
from?
proudest achievement.
I just sobbed, Shelly, to yours as well.
I thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever. And it didn't even have any fruit.
There goes Paimon thinking about fruits and food.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities.
Mulid,
Its value shouldn't derive from
what
how
else
long
do
it
we
stays
have
with
about
us.
Yuki?
Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived.
How is the
Life lived
design?
efficiently, lived to perfection.
I would
is
be interested
necessarily
in
one
knowing.
unburdened
She's
by loneliness.
cryocatalyst.
So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt.
I can't believe up to this day I don't have Albedo. And ironically, consider her troublemaking personality a healer. That's fine. She can be a
Your
healer.
help
I like
inspired
that.
me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
I mean, does she has... I'm guessing she has Kitsune in her design. Yes, this is my alt account.
I
This
mean
is
that
not
the
my
time I
main
spent
account.
traveling with
I
you
mean,
in
I
the
don't have
mountains was a
Albedo
valuable
in
journey for
any
me.
of the accounts, but you get it. By the way, does anybody remember when is Genshin anniversary?
In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again? Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt,
And this is the part that a lot of
destroy
people
everything.
don't remember about this quest. The moment Albedo says, if one day I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy
Can I
everything.
rely on you to stop
Can I
me?
rely on you to stop me? I like how we randomly appear somewhere. I am leaving this place of hell as soon as possible, but I'm gonna try and see if I can get that chest over there. Oh my gosh, it's the ice fatui for everything that's all.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Red outlines your fate.
Off to the freeze!
This isn't good.
Thank you so much, you know, because you just... That should be illegal. Like turning off that thing, but I'm leaving this place. How much is the percentage of dragon spine right now? 24%. Why does it keeps pointing there? Anyways, we're leaving. We need to recover. She's based around a marble fox, but her surname literally translates into ice cloud fox. Oh, I guess she has such a beautiful design. Yes, the quest has been completed. It's 10. Okay, things about doing the quests. First, sometimes you complete stuff like here, but most important, I like here. I like watching the quest completed. I wanna finish at least Mondstadt, because the truth is that I have all the stuff from Liyue, and if when I am done with Inazuma, I am still gonna have a bunch of stuff from Inazuma, and I don't want that. I want to complete as many of the quests as possible, because that's the only way you get Primogens at the very beginning, and so I have. If I had a nickel every time Nuna grinded on her Genshin account, I would have 4 nickels, which isn't a lot, but is enough to make Nuna gamble on the banner for a new Genshin waifu. I know, right? So now I have to do all this. I don't know if I am going to make a bunch of these, because there are some of these in which you have like, I'm gonna show you. These ones. So honestly, some of this I hated how you have like to repeat the stuff over and over to get all the different endings. I don't like that. So we got like Mona, Venti, and Jean. I don't know. Like, okay, the ones that say hangouts, those are the ones I'm not gonna be doing. But I'm gonna be doing the other ones. This one and these ones, because they are not hangouts, which I'm okay with it. But the ones that say hangout, they're gonna stay there for a while. And then moving into Liyue, I think we had no hangouts after Liyue, if I'm not mistaken. We have hangouts in Liyue? No, we don't. Well, we got the second part of Noel. Noel was like the longest hangout ever. Oh, and then we have Ningguang and this one. This one was so hard to do. So when I am done with Liyue and all the quests, then I'm gonna move into Inazuma, because I don't want them piling up. There is a hangout with Lynette in Fontaine, but do you have to do like several endings as well? I guess yes, I guess. I mean, honestly, in my main account, I forgot about the hangouts. I decided that I am not stressing on those unless
And where are we
it
going?
is strictly necessary. Like me running. Hey, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follows. We are not announcing follower names here, so you don't feel pressure to participate. I also do not announce subscribers to YouTube. And Cookie Shinobu, yeah, Cookie, I remember Cookie. That one I remember. Okay, at least tell me that I did. And the mining, I think I can solve that here. I did my daily stuff.
Add asterisk.
Okay, there. Let me see. Let's go. So that's not what I wanted. There we go. I need 5 more primogens to make. Oh my gosh, to make a pool. You know what? Why? Why is this being? Did I don't know. I canceled that navigation. That was driving me crazy. Okay, let me see if I can find like a side job that gives me. Friends of Molly Valley remove the energy core. Well, I don't know, but that's not cry. I'm not touching not cry. This is Natland. This is Fontaine. You rescue an archaeologist named Alarni, blah blah blah. According to her, she discovered this is Sumeru, right? Let me see. I'm quite sure that is Sumeru. Oh no, this is Leeway actually. Wait. Map. Leeway. Past. The golden tree, where? What the heck? Okay, I'm coming here. Let's see what happens. Collect the treasure. What treasure, for heaven's sake? What golden tree? Okay, hold on. What golden tree? I can't remember.
The abyss.
We're gonna navigate here and see if we can get it. My kitsune is electrocatalyst, except she's lore-wise a monk, so she punches hard. Her main trick is turning villains' faces into two-dimensional objects. I guess that's the one, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna find out in a moment. I'm gonna go over there.
Like the
Why
world's
did I
shadow.
start it?
It's always there.
There is a
and it will
geopool
never
somewhere around
perish.
here. I guess it's that golden tree. Why did I do this quest and all of a sudden left it like that and didn't finish it? Why was that? Oh, for course I'm gonna have to fight you, right?
Attack the frog!
Shouldn't get careless.
No, my sword!
I will never, ever. Did you guys, maybe you guys don't know, but under the tree, oh, this was good.
Excellent!
What do you mean I haven't done this? Well, why, Nuna? Well, maybe you don't know, but someone told me this. If you have Shingui, do not underestimate him. He does a little bit of healing.
Witness the power
You
of the
use
rock.
his attack, his burst, and you get like all those swords around you. And when the swords kind of vanish, they will give you healing. It's not much, but it's something. So in case you're new to Genshin and you don't have like a healer or many resources as I have in this account, when I broke, no resources, right? Well, I have been learning about the 4-star characters just by force. Well, we did that one. I'm happy. Gave me 40 primogens. Let me see what else. Okay, not cry, no. Not cry, no. Natran, no. Fontaine, no. Leeway. On the stage, behind the stage. Let me see if this one is very... Let me see how long is this one, because the leeway stuff used to be, they used to be very long. You see, this one is long, but it seems not that long. Okay, we're gonna do this one, navigate.
Where do we come from?
And I don't even know where to go. We're gonna go here. I guess I can do this one like in less than an hour. So right now I am at 60 something PT for Arlecchino. And let us count. Let me see. Those were this morning. Okay, so that's 5. It's time 5, see. Okay, I am at 67. Oh my gosh, I said 67. I'm sorry. So I am just doing 1 pulse. So this is 68. Oh my gosh, they're gonna make me go all the way. But I have 15 days. Well, less than 15 days. How many days? I have 12 days remaining. I am hopeful that I'm gonna get her because I have her guarantee. That's the good thing. The bad thing, I am broke. I do have a welkin on this account. Okay, so now we have 68. Okay, so basically the stage is... Okay, basically the stage is garbage. And every time he walks on it, he gets an infernal squeak with every pose. So he thinks that stuff is killing the mood. And the owner is like a cheapy guy and he doesn't want to repair it. So I'm just translating into Nuna's language, okay? And then this guy, Team Master Liu Su, is saying, you know, this cheapy guy, I'm gonna bring a carpenter and see what is his next excuse. Okay, so basically he's telling us where to find a carpenter so we can kind of make this guy, I mean the chippy owner, to put him against the wall. Yes, you can count on me. Do you know that music? Look how look how many quests I have in Lima. A Quincy village. Well, I guess here it will be. Hey, Lila. What happened? Hey, hi, Restless Solitude. So nice to see you. Well, not physically see you, but at least... Oh. Na 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 na. So there is this cheapy guy that we're trying to frame because he's cheapy and he doesn't want to. You know that I found that fog over there very eerie. It's like... You know what? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have to talk to him. Oh, that was unexpected. So basically he gave us the milk because he doesn't want to drink it, he hates it. And people are just convincing him. Look for master. I remember the guy lives somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's it. So we're basically telling all the, you know, all the... How do you say chisme in English? Hold on. All the gossip. Okay, we're gossiping with Master Lu here, telling him, you know, how this cheapy guy, the owner of the place, doesn't, well... But the guy is saying, you know, I'm too old for this. Yes. The guy is gonna tell us, you know, he's gonna recommend somebody. Probably this guy has some Latino blood because we Latinos are like that. Like, wait, I cannot solve your problem, but I'm gonna recommend somebody. Yeah, we're spilling the tea. Oh my gosh, I have tea here, by the way. We're spilling the tea. It's cold already, but I'm gonna drink it anyways. So now we're gonna hang around with Dayu. And then Granny came, you know. Oh, she's the community leader. Basically, she's like the mayor or something. Because you have to respect your elders. Okay, so we're gonna take Dayu with us. Listen, Dayu, those are minor details. Master Lu is recommending you. You know, people, I'm gonna tell you something, and this is no joke, okay? You guys know how I work with numbers, right? Statistics, etc., etc., etc. But I am one of those line of works that eventually will be replaced by AI if AI continues to grow in the way that it's growing, right? So I have been doing some changes to the clients that I am getting, focusing on some other stuff. But I have been thinking, I mean, I'm being serious here, okay? I'm gonna start learning something that AI cannot do. Like AI cannot bake a cake, or AI cannot do carpentry, like craftsmanship. There are some things. What things do you guys think AI cannot do? Gossiping. AI never gets the gossip anyway. So, or telling jokes. They are lame jokes or stuff like that. I don't know. But we have to start thinking in case this AI thing, you know, gets out of hand. Where are we gonna get the money? If I were in college right now, I would study something that I am quite sure AI cannot do for me. Isn't it kind of crazy, right? Sometimes I'm scared. The other day, I was fixing my notes on Genshin. And do you know how generative AI is exhausting? I feel that all I do is opt out of things right now. I'm not kidding. So the other day I was fixing, I have like a bunch of notes on Genshin. And listen, we can't wait. I'm gonna get you the wood and everything you need. So just don't worry, I'll get it. I came from another planet to solve even getting wood. Yeah, now he kind of blackmailed us. Like he said, "Oh, you have such a..." Oh, there you go. I had it. How do I find the red dye anyways? Oh my gosh, are you telling me I have to go to the Serenita? Where can I get the red dye? Isn't it in the Serenita pot? Never mind, we have to go to the Serenita pot. Well, you know, my husband did his own factory, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Drizel. I started doing my own. then searched for a blueprint, and I was like putting together the blueprint, but then my husband said like, "Oh, bunch of resources, like this is not optimized." And I said, you know, if you want, you can do it for me. And well, he did it. Oh no, I have to talk to this guy. Hold on. Tubi.
Maybe you are not used to the place at
So
the
here is
moment,
what I'm
but
thinking.
once you've
Oh, I was going through my notes. And I had some doubts, and now when you search on Google, no, it's something along the lines create furniture, and then here, and then here. No, just give me like 6. I cannot remember how much I needed.
If you ever have any
And I
questions
decided
about
to
the
do a
realm
search on
within,
Google because I
you
was
may
like, I
ask
had
me.
some doubts. It was about something related to Fontaine and Arlecchino, because I am like studying the history of the Fatui. So there I go, you know. Where does the guy lives anyways? Beachy Village. And then the AI, the Google AI, gave me this very crazy stuff about Arlecchino that made no sense. Yuki's weapon is a mother of pearl fan. That would be so pretty. Yes, and Nuna took like the furthest point to span. Anyway, so I was saying, imagine it was somebody honestly searching for information that knew nothing about Genshin. And that's why I have seen, I got the hate of one particular content creator on Instagram the other day because they were sharing something that was not lore accurate, and they were sharing that as a lore accurate thing. And I say, you know, it shows that this person didn't even do this Archon quest, because that was like one obvious sin. So I pointed out something. This person was saying something along the lines like, "Oh, Dottore burned Irminsul," and I corrected them. I said, "No, he didn't. I mean, who burned Irminsul? It was Nahida, because Irminsul was corrupted." And she used then he said, or she said, or they said, I don't know, something along the lines that she burned it like when they killed Dottore, like Dottore burned himself or something along those lines. And I said, no, I mean, Nahida had to request the permission of the Shades, and she used her like Archon authority, called on the Shades, like made a conference call, and she used the pyronosis of Mabuika to do that. So it's not related to Dottore. I understand we loving Dottore. I mean, I don't love the guy, I hate him, but that's okay. Everybody can have their own, you know, favorites. It doesn't matter. And I said, you know, it was not Dottore who burned the tree. And it is like when people loved Signora and I would tell them, you know, Signora is dead, boom chakalaka. And now we are all going to her tomb and realizing that Signora is actually dead, boom chakalaka. So there are things you cannot, it doesn't matter how much you love a character, you cannot ignore. So, you know, this content creator sent me like a DM telling me to please delete the comment because I was hating on everything they said. And I said, you know, I am not hating everything you said, but if you're gonna share something that it's supposed to be lore accurate, you had to make it lore accurate. So I imagine, what if somebody that doesn't know the lore goes to AI, ask AI something about the lore, and then they have missed information. And then those are accounts, I'm telling you, it was an account like with a lot of followers. I'm telling you, more than 100,000 followers. And then someone else posted in the, like, in, you know, under my comments, something along the lines, you know, like I had said something lower accurate or something along those lines, and you know, they just said like, you know, you should fix this video because it can be missed information. And then the person kind of deleted the video days later, and then they sent me a message like, I deleted the video, are you happy? And I told them, yes, I am very happy. Now you have to make the video that is lore accurate, because we cannot spread misinformation. And you know what is the thing? Those are people that they don't read the lore. I mean, and it doesn't matter. What does it says? Chest, find out how to pick it up. Oh my gosh. A chest, find out how to pick it up. What does that even mean? What do you mean I don't know how to pick up a chest? Wait a minute. I will never claim to know the lore of Genshin. Just ask all of you, my friends, what happened. Nuna, what happened, Laila? Also people... Yes, do you know what is the thing? It's like if someone comes to my stream and tell me that actually that has happened. Oh, Nuna, can you check my character? Can you... Well, I don't know about that one, but this one, I can assure you, I know how to pick it up.
Decree.
I hate these guys, you know. Well, anyways, I just have to run
The
around.
hard work is paying off, as it should.
And they tell me, Nuna, can you help me, I don't know, build this character? Can you check this character build that I have? And I always tell them the truth. It's like, don't ask me, you know, go to Edrax or somebody else's. What stupid chest? I cannot see any chest around. Who's this guy? Who are you, Mr. Wens? So, but they don't read the lore, right? But they know the lore. Yes, the Thorn guys are the worst. But they know the lore sells in social media, and they want to make lore videos. So do you know what they do? They go to YouTube. They download, because it's not even their game. They go to YouTube. They search for a content creator that has posted a piece of the art conquest. They use stuff that they put on their web browser to download the Google video. Okay, that's what they do, and I'm being honest, and I don't care if anybody gets pissed off. And then they will go to AI. Oh, is this chest? Now I remember everything about it. Yeah. Damn, I remember this one. The thing is that Anyways, you cannot jump to the Talus one. Let me see characters. I don't have anybody. This is my account is so cheap. Oh, we can use Auroron. Right? He has a thing that he can go sub. Am I correct? Okay, so hold on. Okay, we are going to use Auroron. If I am not mistaken,
What's the occasion?
the guy can fly a little bit. Not much, but we're gonna do it. Okay, but to help Auroron, because I'm quite sure, I mean, he's at level 1. I just hope. Dear Lord, help me. Barbatos. You know, Geo Archon, whoever.
Careful.
There.
Some sort
And that's how you learn how to use characters, because how can you get that chest without having Auroron? I don't know. Don't ask me. That's something else. I don't know the kids. I remember Auroron because I did the test thing the other day of this character. Anyways, give me back
In the name of the princessin.
my official. Okay, now we can get rid of this and continue the story. What is the story?
I
Wait
created
until the
another
following
universe.
day.
In fact,
Back in the days, we didn't have this, by the way. Appreciate it. At the beginning, you had to set up, you had to know how to set up a clock.
paradise. For I, Fischl, and the princessin
We came all the way here for that chest. Here we go. Okay. No. Guys, give me a second. Okay, I apologize. My my dog was whining and I wanted to find out what was going on. So as I was saying, like, going out there, like, then those people go over to AI, they find out, you know, they search for whatever, and then they take whatever AI tells them for granted. And I think the problem is, if you already use AI to kind of learn the lore, at least after the AI tells you, because I guess everybody, that's common knowledge that AI makes a bunch of mistakes. After AI tells you whatever, man, do some basic research. Like, at least, I don't know, search on the internet for like more information, like go into websites and then come to a conclusion, right? But don't take whatever the AI tells you for granted. Let me tell you, one of the most important things that I learned when I was in college, it was not related to my career, right? It was this teacher that actually told us something in one class, and then when he came in the next class, like, he didn't tell us anything. He showed us how to solve a problem, right? And he gave us a formula and explained and everything. And then when he came the next day, I mean, in the next class, he said, if we were able to complete the homework, he left us, right? And just a bunch of us were no teacher, you know, we couldn't complete the homework because, I mean, we got stuck. And he said, do you know why is that? Because the formula I gave you has one mistake. And we all had test books, but we gave this teacher response, we gave it as a fact. And he said, I am human. I can make mistakes. You know, the AI is not human, but it can make more mistakes than even a human. So he said back then there was no AI. And he said something along the lines, whenever a teacher or somebody, your boss or somebody tells you, you know, the sky is blue, before you go on and tell everyone that the sky is blue, do your own research. And that was like one of those learnings in college that I still carry on this day. And I had a boss, I used to have a boss, and he was really pissed off because he kept asking me like, oh, you don't trust me. And I said, no, this is not a matter of trust. It is a matter that you and I are both humans. You know, and a clear example, I work with data and data analysis, and sometimes I review that data 3 times, 4 times, a bunch of times. And do you know what happens? That I have made mistakes. And when I review it like the 3rd time, I say, oh my gosh, how did I miss that one? It's like that chest, you know? I had Auroron the first time that I went there. Why I couldn't think about using Auroron back then, I don't know. Maybe I was tired, maybe. So we are all humans. We make mistakes. There are days when our mind is clouded and we cannot think through. So if one thing I want to teach you tonight, don't you ever, ever, ever take anything you see on the internet as granted. Do your own research, and after you have like a bunch of information, go out and discuss it with friends that may like the same subject, and then draw your own conclusion. Because that's being objective, having critical thinking, and I can assure you that you are going to make less mistakes if you do it like that. That little talk had nothing to do with Genshin, but well, it started as a Genshin story anyways, but the guy Fan Airy, he traveled with his tea. I mean, like, Eugene saving the day. That was totally tangential to Genshin. Never trust anything that Paimon says, you see. Like, listen, Genshin give us a lesson on that. Actually, in the Liyue Archon quest, this doesn't even have any music. In the Liyue Archon quest, at the beginning, I mean, when we see our sibling at the end, the first time that we get to Teyvat, I guess it's at the end of the Mondstadt Archon quest or the beginning of the Liyue Archon quest. We see our sibling, and it was our sibling, people. He could have sit down with us and tell us, hey, listen, sis, this is what happened. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, and this is why I am with the Abyss. It doesn't matter what anybody have told you, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yet, the people, I mean, he tell us continue traveling, continue learning, and continue forming your own idea on what's going on. And then he left. And it's like a life lesson. You know, he said, you know, I could tell you, and I'm your sibling, and you're gonna trust me. But I need you to make a decision, not because I told you the facts, but because you learned the facts by yourself. And that goes like whenever your boss tells you, you know, HR wants all of us to come here at 6 p.m. on Saturday, you call HR and ask them if it's true. Because most of the time, people will not do that. Those are facts. I agree, Mel. So if somebody tells you, you know, I don't know, you cannot do that in a game, or I don't know, you shouldn't do that, or don't pull for that character, or I don't know, or that game is boring. If you want to try it out yourself. Maybe it was boring for somebody else, but it's not going to be boring for you. Brew tea. I don't even know how to brew tea, but we're going to brew tea with you, for you, mister. Where is the stove? So that is something we should take into consideration when we are playing video games. Listen, if you don't like to read the lore, I understand that. If you want to skip everything, skip it. I'm not telling you to read it, okay? You don't have to do anything you don't like. But what I'm telling you is, if you want to learn something about the lore, do research. Don't take AI or for granted, or Oh, so Grandpa has a crush on Granny. Oh, it's because the stage has sentimental value because Grandpa has feelings for Granny. But they are not married, you know? He liked her, but she liked somebody else, and that somebody else, when she got tired of performing, she went to Quenchville with him, but he didn't make it. It seems like either he died or they fight in that they didn't specify. And he has been seeing her from afar, so he doesn't want to fix the stage because it's like ripping a piece of his past that he cherished a lot because he used to perform alone Granny in that stage. Lila. Okay, so basically, how are we gonna convince this guy to fix it? We're using Granny's name. The guy has like a lifelong crush on Granny. Oh, Eugene is so nice. She's keeping, she's just repairing the stage instead of doing one from scratch. Now I'm gonna have to get planks for these people. The warehouse of the dog. No, I am quite sure there is a better way to get to that place. But you know me, I always take the crazy route. The one that probably harder to do, but whatever. See. Now I'm so lazy because let's come here. I also think, like reflecting, I also think in a way that also to do research, to be able to talk to others, we have to put and on a topic and come to conclusions. We have to put our own. That you here are your planks. We have to put our own pride aside. Like we cannot have pride and think, you know, I know everything, I don't need anybody, the truth belongs only to me. That is something sometimes I struggle with, let me tell you, especially if it's a topic that I have studied like in depth. Sometimes it's difficult when somebody tells me something that doesn't make any sense to me. It takes me like a little while to the guy that you is asking for his money, like, why don't you just ask me to do it for free? That is so totally unfair, this Master Liuzu. What do you mean? You see, this is totally unfair. The guy took the money because it was his first commission. But I'm gonna tell it as it is. You are stingy. Well, Grandpa, I can see why Granny left you and went with somebody else, and when that somebody else kind of disappeared, she didn't even come back. You are very stingy. That is a total red flag. Like, what do you mean the guy didn't want to pay anything? So we're lying basically to keep the back of Eugene. We're gonna tell them that she was embroidering with Granny or with whatever. So we completed the quest. It didn't give us primogens, but not everything is about primogens, you know? Well, yes, everything is about primogens, but... Back. Let us learn this one. Oh, I can go over here and offer those. Maybe those will give me a little bit of primogens. I also want to check my inventory. I feel that in my main account, I have so many things in my inventory. So, oh, it didn't give me primogens. Well, this doesn't give primogens. I also, do you know what I also need? Leeway. Is this a shrine? No, that is a chest and a silly. Why do I mark those stuff? It seems that the day I found it, I was focused on something. Oh. Where are the shrines? Because I have like a bunch of keys for Leeway. Genshin interactive map. Okay, so I want Leeway. And I want want shrines. Is there a way to find them? No, I don't think I am in the correct website. Now I am in the correct one. Okay, I need to find the shrines here. I have 3 keys for the shrines. There is one in Quincy Village actually. Where? Oh my gosh, up there. I guess that's gonna be difficult to get. There is another one somewhere around here. Let's see if we can get there. I have 3 keys if I'm not mistaken. Do the shrines give us primogens? You know what? I need to do this from here. Hey, hi Senatang, how are you? I honestly hope that I can find a place to rest. Well, now is patience.
Nice.
It's
I
raining.
like the rain. However fearsome the lightning may be, its wrath is limited to the realm beneath the clouds. The high heavens above remain clear.
This is creepy. The weather looks like in my country, the weather is like that. 1 minute is sunny and the next is like, okay, this is the storm from hell. Oh my gosh, it's one of these guys. It gave me 2 cabbages. Anyways. There's supposed to be a shrine around here? Where? I see no shrine. Okay, never mind. I just saw the shrine.
A treasure buried in time.
Okay, so that's 1 shrine done, 2 to go. Let me see. So I got that one. The other one is around here. Somewhere around here. So we're gonna come here to the Stygian Onslaught stuff. And we're gonna try to find that one.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
You're so dead if you came here like in the middle of the rain when all I have is cryo. So you're cooked. And because you did that to me and I was not even bothering you, I am going to destroy your tower. Just because I can. There you go. Okay, map. Okay, this one's done. The other one, I'm looking for the ones that are kind of accessible. Let me see. There is another one somewhere around here. I guess that one I already opened it. Not sure though.
Annihilate.
Oh, the other shrine. Oh no, I didn't open this one.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
I remember that back in the day we didn't have the Teyvat interactive map, and that was crazy. Although if you ask me, for me the best interactive map from all the gacha games that I play, it has to be Infinity Nikki. Infinity Nikki has one of the best maps developed because you can actually tell the map, don't show me what I already picked up. And that I think that is a great asset. Okay, people, so a reputation quest. Maybe I already did one and they're telling me. To come over to Miss You. Hi, Miss You. By doing all the Liwa quest, I will also get all the way here to get the Geo Treasure Compass, which is my other goal. Before I can continue moving on the Inazuma Archon quest. Because I don't want to continue piling up on quests. Okay, people, so
What should I try this time?
well, I can do, oh my gosh, one Primogen.
The abyss is like
This
the world's
is
shadow.
crazy. I need one Primogen. Yeah, but I don't think it's not easy. Believe me, to get. Well, it is easy. All I have to do, I don't know. It's maybe try to find a chest in a place that I know I haven't have a chest here? No, you don't. So don't even follow me. I'm looking for chests. You can stay there. Oh, there's a silly. We're gonna do that. The silly. The silly is gonna give us that one primogen. Na 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 na. Listen, I don't want to fight those guys, silly. So you better not take me there.
You've earned yourself a reward.
It doesn't give me... Yeah, it gave me 2 primogens. We're gonna come here. We're gonna do pulls. Yes, I can pull. I can do 1 pull on Arlecchino. There we go. Damn, they're gonna make me go all the way up to 90. Well, I am closer now. So how many did I do tonight? I can't remember. I know I have 64, right? That means... Oh no, I have more? So it's counting. I have 13 times 5, 65, 67, 68. So I have 68, 69, 70. I need to do like 5 or 6 more pulls. I'm hoping they give her to me like around 70 or 75. Considering that I have her guarantee, because I lost I lost Columbina today, yeah. So they gave me Aloysia though, although I cannot build that character. Okay, let's go. I'm spending my days in Fontaine. Why? Because I love Fontaine. I love leaving my character there. Okay, people, so let's trade. Hold on. Okay, people, so we're gonna be raiding. It's already almost midnight for me. So I appreciate the companionship. I wanted to do Wuthering Waves, but Wuthering Waves was under maintenance. So we are going to be raiding. Raid time, yes. If you have channel points, you can use them to drive the raid train. If not, I will decide where to go.
All things come to an end. Even time.
I do have to refresh my... For those of you on YouTube, thank you so much. The stream is about to end. Thank you so much, Lila, Mel. Thank you so much, Shelly, Wallet, Jay, and all the amazing people on YouTube for making the chat so lively tonight. I guess Pokemon fan is Wallet, right?
Where do we come from?
My memory
And where
is
are
not
we
memorying anyways. So thank you so much, Gacha Jerry, as well, for hanging around with us tonight. We are gonna be raiding. And let's see. Oh my gosh, what characters did you get? And here on Twitch, thank you everybody for hanging around with me. A special thanks to, what was the name again? See? Hold on. I will find out the name because I don't wanna raid without actually saying a special thanks. I got Encore and Nahida. Well, the second one is a good thing. The first one I'm not that sure. I like Encore. Her story is so pretty though. Okay, thank you so much, Song Jong Ki, for the beats today. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And then for all of you, like Silly and Bunny and Tomasu, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, Drizel. And thank you, Restless Solitude, Rothy. Oh my gosh, Michin! Thank you so much for the subs. You're so awesome. Thank you, Michin. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna have to make like a small, I don't know.
The abyss is like the world's shadow.
My camera is in an
always
odd
there.
angle
It
for
will
you to
never
see the little
perish.
part. Nuna, I got Odette. Okay, let me tell you, she's the bomb. She's the bomb. She's very good. Yes, are you gonna pull for the weapon or you just pull for her? After I lost 50-50 at 80 period, I grinded for 19 hours and I got her. I don't know the pity. That's fine. You know what? If there is somebody that can grind like a boss, it's Michin. Michin can grind like the boss. Do you remember when you wanted like the weapon for Riosley? You grinded like crazy. Welcome in, Robbie. Thank you so much for joining the stream. We're getting ready to raid though, but I mean, Tuesday nights are usually Genshin lore nights, although today is Wednesday. It was an odd day. And then I play Genshin another day. This is my alt account. I just need to explore a bit more and Sheshnaya is maxed. My husband already maxed out Sheshnaya. I don't know how you guys do it, honestly. I finished all the quests. I mean, there you go. You see? You could be the daughter of my husband. What do you mean you already finished the quests? I'm still stuck. Okay, did anybody exchange? No. So I'm gonna drive the raid train tonight. Okay. Also, I love your layout and model. Thank you so much, Robbie. In the mornings I do co-working and study with me, so we kind of get
All
together
things
and
come
co-work
to
and
an
study
end.
together. And
Even
if
time
one day
itself.
you stop by in the morning, you will get to see my VTuber using her morning clothes, which is not the ones that she's using now. She has like even a total different hair style and everything. I'm glad that you like the layout. Okay, where are we gonna go? Let me see who's online. I have a bunch of people. We're gonna raid Genshin, right? Michin, she's a great character, and somebody was sharing that she uses like a 4-star. By the way, when you build her, you just... Oh, we can go over either. Let me see who's here. Michin builds the characters very well as well. She's a person, she shares her builds and I copy the builds, and that's what I do. So don't ever ask me how to build a character. There are very few characters that I know how to build. The others, well, my friends help me. No, I have no shame saying that. Yes, that's why I'm asking you how to how to build all that. I'm very happy you got her. I'm getting Sandroni's artifacts though. Well, no, I'm sorry, Odette's. Okay, so we're gonna go... We are going... I am not... Oh, Grandma is online. Oh my gosh, we gotta go over there. Real? Hold on. Real Grandma. Let me tell you. Real Grandma is actually a grandma. Actually, like a real grandma. She's like real gamer grandma. And she's back. It's been a while. I want to find out why she was like not streaming. We call her grandma. She's a gender non-conforming individual which actually has lived a very rich and diverse life, and she actually moved to an island where she used to kayak and fish and do all those type of stuff, but then an injury has kept her from doing those activities since 2022. And she paints in acrylic and she plays video games, and she's an amazing human, people. So I am pinning, if you don't follow her, you need to follow her. She has one account in which she's actually a whale and she collects everything, characters and weapons. And then she has another account, which is her alt account, that she just, I don't know. Over there, she's not so worried if she gets the character or not. So we have, you build that just like Escoffier. Oh, that's easy because you sent me the Escoffier build when I got Escoffier on my alt account. Okay, the raid message is on top, giving you like a couple of minutes to copy that before we raid. Anyways, even if I have it, I'm sorry, Michin, I'm gonna take a picture with my phone of your message so I can make sure I follow it. And we're raiding. We're driving the raid train over to Real Gamer Grandma. You can call Grandma. She's okay with that. If you need any more help, just... Dude, I already have Alyosha. Oh, send me a Losha, please.
There, and it will never perish.
I need that. Thank you so much to our raiders today. Tomasu, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for the raid and for trusting me with your community. Guys, Nuna has to sign off. She needs to sleep, do her skincare routine, and hopefully have a peaceful night of sleep. Bye. Michin, send me a Losha. Please. Bye.